You know that pair of black or dark colored jeans that you have sitting in your closet that you really like, but you just don't wear them because they smell like chemicals, and no matter how many times you wash them, the smell doesn't come out? Let me put you onto something. Welcome to the Long-Term Review, where we only review products that we've owned for at least 3 months. And today I am reviewing the Scent Slammer. We bought this 4 years ago, and on the use scale, we use it rarely. But it's one of those tools that when you need it, there's nothing else that works better. You can find these on Amazon right now. This is the throw and go version. They're on there for about $44. When I bought this, it was $36, so 4 years, inflation. So how does this remove smells out of your clothes? Well, that's not really what it's designed for. I mean, it is and it isn't. It's an ozone generator. If you look on Amazon for the Scent Slammer, you'll see a bunch of different kinds. This is the throw and go version. People use ozone generators for a lot of different things. If you look at the car detailing world, they'll throw ozone generators into cars when they smell of cigarette smoke or other nasty smells. They'll leave that in there, close the doors, and the ozone kind of helps neutralize all the smells, even really strong odors. For this guy, the idea is you turn it on, you throw it into a gym bag, or they advertise that you can take it hunting so animals have a harder time picking up on your scent. So the reason I bought this is because I had a pair of dark wash jeans, and sometimes with black or dark wash jeans, they have this chemical smelling odor that is almost impossible to get rid of. I had tried a bunch of different things like soaking them in different detergents and washing them a bunch of different times in the washing machine, and nothing worked. I looked online and I noticed that there was a long thread of people who were also dealing with the same thing. For whatever reason, dark wash jeans sometimes have a really nasty chemical odor and it makes you not want to wear them. I stumbled across another thread where somebody recommended using an ozone generator to get rid of that scent, and I figured I would give that a try. I had been a detailer in the past, and I know how well ozone generators work. Typically they're expensive, but I didn't realize that you could buy little ones like this. So before you buy one of these, make sure you do your homework. Ozone generators don't necessarily create like a chemical or anything like that, but it does change the molecules in the air, and it isn't necessarily safe for people, pets, or plants to breathe. Now, what I did to get that stinky smell out of my jeans was I took this, made sure it was fully charged, I turned it on, threw it into a box with a lid, threw my jeans in there with it, closed it up, put it into an empty room that no one was gonna be using for a certain amount of time, and I just left it. And I just left this until it dies. After a day had gone by, I went to the box, I opened it up. I couldn't really smell that chemical smell in my pants anymore. I could just smell the ozone smell very, very strongly, which isn't a great thing. Now I've turned one smell into another, but the ozone smell gets rid of those smells, and that smell will go away after a couple washes. The real question is $45 worth it for something that you're gonna use very rarely? Well, it depends. I mean, jeans can be pretty expensive. So if a $45 machine is gonna fix that for that pair of jeans and maybe many pairs of jeans in the future, I think it's worth it. But we've also used this in a couple other scenarios, like if our car stinks, we'll throw this in there. Or if a room has a weird smell, we'll throw it in the room, and it really does a good job of killing those things. They even use this to kill mold. So if you have mold issues, maybe this is what you need. I know this one's 4 years old, but looking at the marketing materials for the whatever's on Amazon, they look pretty much exactly the same. There's a power button up here, and when you click it, you can see the battery life. And then when you press and hold the power button, it turns on. There's a micro USB slot for charging, and there's a USB-A slot that you can use to charge your other devices. Not that I've ever used that, but if you need it, you've got it. On the other end, there's this recessed hook, and I put a carabiner on there so I can hang it sometimes in rooms or cars or whatever. And then there's also this screw mount, which I believe you can put that on a tripod, typically used for hunting, or if you stand it up in a room, it's centered. I haven't really paid attention to how long it takes to charge because I'm not like sitting there waiting for it, needing it. We typically plug it in, let it charge. Once it's done, we set it aside, and we've never had any problems with the battery. I don't know how long it runs. I just turn it on, throw it in the box, and walk away. So if you're the kind of person that's gonna be using it here and there, maybe in your gym bag, and you wanna know how long it's gonna last you, I honestly can't answer that. I have only used this for getting really stinky smells out of clothes that just will not come out. And so we just run it until it dies. I'm not exactly sure who makes this. On Amazon, it says the brand name is HME. So whatever that means. Now, like I said, do your research on ozone machines. I don't know a ton about ozone machines. All I know for my safety is that whatever room it goes into, there should be no pets, people, or plants. and that when you're done using it, you should crack a door, open a window, make sure you get a lot of airflow going through so you're not breathing that smell in. You're replacing one stinky smell with another, but this smell goes away and it's awesome. Out of 5 stars, I give this 5 stars. There's really nothing about it that I don't like other than the fact that maybe it's kind of dangerous to be around while it's in use, but it does a really great job. It's a really good size. It's not a bad price. So I think for my purposes, it was a great purchase and we've gotten a lot of use out of it. We've gotten that stinky smell out of a lot of clothes and we'll use it a lot more through the years.